You already know what it is. Holla at your boy. 𝐿AKS TV. You already know what it is. Superstar, rockstar in the building. Mr. Basil. Mr. Basil. Call me Mr. Basil. Call me Mr. Superstar, rockstar. Yeah. We're going to just jump right in. You feel me? People be so upset because you know what you actually want, right? But it just doesn't go in the guidelines of what they think you deserve, right? And it's very weird, or it's confusing, right? We're gonna call that confusing in the aspect of looking from the outside, looking in to see a person, right? To see a person and be like, yo, this is what you want for yourself, but you don't want it for nobody else, right? And that's weird, right? So you get offended when someone has the courage or the confidence to express themselves by knowing what they want, you know what I'm saying? And knowing what they don't want in the aspect of like dreams, goals, aspirations, topic of conversation, what to talk about, stuff like that. I really go to sleep every day looking at what stocks to buy, what currency to exchange, what songs I'm gonna upload, what topic I'm gonna talk about, how am I gonna edit this video, how am I gonna change the circumstances of my family's life, how can I bring some new flavor to the table, feel me? How can I increase the value of who I am? How can I build my body up so that I love my body, right? I don't care what everybody else say about my body, but what I love about my body, right? How am I gonna knock these weights out? Like, how am I gonna hit the fucking max, you feel me, on the weights on the next day and the next week? How I'm gonna run an extra mile? How I'm gonna become a superstar? How I'm gonna change the narrative in music? How I'm gonna change the narrative of the trajectory of what my family should be, or what the lifespan of what my family is, or how do I position myself for my kids, you know, stuff like that. I don't be going to sleep thinking about really what no one says or what no one does or stuff like that. I go to sleep really because my body says like, yo, you need to sleep sometimes. I really don't be sleeping like that. I really don't be sleeping. You feel me? I'm always, yo, how you do this? How you figure out this? How you do this? Okay, which way is the stock going? Which way is that? Okay, what stock is popping? What is that? What is that? What does that look like? How am I gonna fix this situation that's preventing me from getting to the next level? I don't really study people like that in this aspect of why is this person living the way that they live or stuff like that. No, I don't really do that. I'm like, yo, how do I clear my mind? How do I come up with better raps? What words should I use? What approach should I use for this situation? How do I allocate money in this aspect and put money here and put money here? And how do I increase my revenue and increase my self-worth overall in whatever I do? You feel me? People be getting offended. I don't really care who gets offended, to be honest, because when someone is talking crazy about you, or they, snapping jokes and stuff like that, they can't really take it when you start going in. You feel me? They can't really take it. They get super offended. They get super sensitive and all types of stuff. And that's weird. Like, the content, subject matters are so sensitive. And it's the crazy part is because the bully is always sensitive. The bully is like, yo, let me say this, let me da-da-da-da. But then when you say it, it's like, damn, nigga, you hurt my feelings. You said some shit that I didn't like, or, you feel me? And you can sense, well, I can sense the energy of like, okay, you got jokes? You want to snap jokes? That's fine. You feel that way? You see life that way? That's fine. You're not going to stop me. You're not going to stop my raps. You're not going to make me feel uncomfortable. I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to be like, okay, that's the way that you are. That's just the way that I am. Not in the sense of being content, but in the sense of, okay, these are your characteristics and these are my characters. I really don't care about the negativity aspect of the downing of a situation. Like, if we having fun and you're like, yo, let me strategically sabotage this situation, or let me strategically make this nigga or make this person or this girl feel some type of way, or I don't really do stuff like that. You feel me? I just go with my artistic mind, my smartistic. And it's crazy, like, how they be calling intelligence autism and you autistic? You need to spend time with the artistic aspect of who you are so that you can embrace the difference that you bring to the table and the different aspects of who you are without feeling like your genius is a disability. You feel me? Like, that don't make no sense. Well, it makes sense to the people that feel intimidated. Cause they like, yo, I gotta make this person feel less than who they are so that they could feel like they not who they are. You feel me? And then it becomes an energy battle, the power struggle. Who could say the most harsh thing? Who could say the most degrading thing or stuff like that? I just make art, man. And like, when you see a picture on the wall, or you hear a song and stuff like that, and the song, when you see the picture, we're gonna talk about the picture first. The picture is like, okay, the picture's painted how it's painted, right? It's painted how it's painted. You feel me? Late bloomers, holla at your boy. Yeah. The picture is painted how it's painted, and you're gonna look at the picture and be like, yo, this is how I see the image, right? Depending on your mind, you're gonna look at it how you wanna look at it. Depending on what topic of the song, or what the content or the context of what the song is written in, or how it's portrayed, or how your mind receives information, you're gonna be like, yo, or a text message, or we all go through this. Like, that's why you gotta be social, because in the sense of texting back and forth and the interpretation of language and lexicon and stuff like that, and how people interpret context, you're gonna get information based upon how you receive it and where your mind is at that point. And that's where the separation starts to occur and stuff like that. Okay, you're gonna be like, yo, da 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 da. I thought you meant this. I thought you meant that. I thought you meant this. You know, I took it as that. I took it as this. I was listening to the song and I thought the song was about me. I was listening to the song and I thought the message was about this. Or we internalize, you know what I'm saying? So it's important that you got to know who you are what you want, what you stand for, and what bothers you and what doesn't bother you, and what could like roll off your sleeve. You feel me? Like, if you want to play the role of a villain, right? You want to be the villain and shit like that. Like, you can't get mad if someone else is coming at you crazy or saying something crazy. So it don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the sport of competition where it's like rap. I'm in the sport of competition where it's basketball. I'm in the sport of competition where it's business. So it don't really make no sense, or it doesn't bother me in the aspect of the competition, because 99.9% of the time, right, when you walk into the room with these individuals and you finally meet these individuals and you could sit down and have a powwow or have a friendly debate or have a discussion about what the topics are about, like business, right? People are going in different directions as far as business, right? People are going in different directions as far as artistic expression. People are going in different directions as far as goals and life goals of how they see their relationships, their families, how they wanted to be when they wanted, like when they was growing up and stuff like that. And some people don't know. So when you have these dialogues with people and stuff like that, a lot of people, some people, not a lot, I'm gonna just say, for myself, you know, shout out, you know, a lot t-shirt, you know what I'm saying, it's only 10 left, you know what I'm saying, holla at your boy, you know what I'm saying. I don't got mine on today, but I do have mine on in my video. You can check that out, you know what I'm saying, making it look good, make my muscles look good and stuff like that. Price is going up, by the way, yeah. So people don't really have goals, and they're still trying to figure out the inside of their brain of how the mechanics work and the thought process of how the thoughts be coming at them crazy of like, how am I going to be perceived and received in society based off of what my talent is that's considered autistic instead of artistic. You feel me? So they trick you into feeling like you stupid. Like, yo, this dude, you play ball, you lame. Like, you a basketball player, you a rapper. You feel me? Like, you into stocks, you a nerd, fam. Like, you into business. Like, yo, you read books, you a nerd. Like, you feel me? It becomes into a competition debate, like what's your core values and what you value and stuff like that. So really, a guy like me in the point of my life right now, I just want to have fun, you feel me? Because you gotta go with these like narratives that people create, you feel me? And then you gotta keep defending yourself for these narratives. But when you meet the person who's creating these narratives and you saying, yo, so what you was saying? Oh, what did you say? Oh, what was that you was talking about? Oh yeah, like, what was that? That's not true. You feel me? Or that's how you looked at it. You feel me? That's how you was receiving it. That's how you grew up. That was your experience. You feel me? Those were your goals. You feel me? That was your path to your success. You feel me? So in the comparison of like these pathways and what path you chose to walk on based off your sacrifices, what you had written down years ago, you feel me? That you probably didn't share. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I was coming from an era where, you know what I'm saying, the mystique of sharing information as far as what you wanted to do and stuff like that, and people wasn't really doing that. And then I didn't really get a cell phone until I was like 19, because I really didn't want no one to know like what I was doing, where I was at, where I was practicing at, or how I was getting work done and stuff like that. But now it just, the world is so open, and people from my interactions, they really don't understand what they want or how they want to get things done, and they need like they want perspective, right? But here's what happens with the perspective. When you get the perspective, a lot of people don't act on it. You feel me? People don't act on it. So I don't just sit on ideas. I act on it. I don't care if I didn't get the idea right the first time, or if I'm just figuring out something. I just act on it so that my mind becomes aware of what I'm doing, where I'm going, and how I'm getting things done. Because what happens is every time I do something and I go from one step to the next step, to the next step, to the next step, to the next step, I just keep getting better and better and better and better and better. In every way. I get better in every single way. So it doesn't matter how angry someone is, how they approach me, how crazy they looking, how crazy they talking to me. I get better at everything that I do. At everything, because I keep applying what didn't work the last time to the next process. I bet stocks was going here, then go there. Okay, boom. Okay, I see where that's going. Okay, boom. Now I'm more effective and more efficient, and I'm making less mistakes. You feel me? I'm making less mistakes, and increasing my value. Feel me? I'm increasing my value, and I'm increasing my worth. So it don't really bother me when I'm interacting with people and they purposely say something crazy, and I'm like, all right, I see where your mind is at, or I see what your intentions are. You feel me? And I don't really care, like, to be honest, of like right or wrong, or that's your intentions, and that's where your mind is at. That's who you are. You feel me? In the world that you live in, you doing you. You feel me? In the world that I live in, I'm doing things the way that I want to do it. You feel me? Or how I see things coming to fruition. You feel me? Of how I plan my game plan. And it's important that I stick to my game plan. You feel me? It's important that I stick to what I have written out from the beginning. You feel me? What I have written out without getting too astray off the path of where I'm going. You feel me? So it's more important than a relationship. It's more important than the negativity around you. And I mean a relationship as far as I'm not going to stop my dreams or my goals for anyone. It's important that I become the poster child for what I set out to be for my kids' kids, for my family members, for my friends, for the people that don't have a direction. That's more important. That's like, okay, damn. You know what I'm saying? We started from here. Now, the trajectory of where I'm going or the path that I'm on has elevated me, right, to success. So that's more important than, yo, do this person love me? Do this person care about me? I don't really think about that. Like, I don't be thinking about, does this person love me? Does this person care about me? Does this person... Not to take away from my feelings of caring, right? What happens with that is sometimes we get lost in the emotions and feelings of the moment and the environment that we get distracted from the goals, right? And the goals that are being executed, right, and that has to be executed, will only propel that situation, will only elevate that situation, will only enhance that situation, right? Because if you truly love someone and if you truly care about them, you would want to see them do their best, right? You would want to see them at their best, right? And you would be like, yo, I want to see you be the greatest, fam. I want to see whatever you want to do. I want to see you be the greatest, right? And everybody could be great in their own right. You feel me? Because if you're not saying like you the greatest or you that, you feel me? No one could tell you that you too arrogant or you too that or you too confident and stuff like that. Nah, I set out to be the greatest. Not necessarily better than anyone, but the greatest version of the version that I was creating, right? So yeah, I'm going to say that I'm the best rapper. I'm going to say I'm the best basketball player. I'm going to say I'm the best businessman. I'm the best human that I can be, right? I'm the best, right? So when I'm expressing that to myself, I don't really care if anyone gets offended by it, because I have the work to prove it. You feel me? Like, go listen to my music. The content that I'm delivering and stuff that I'm saying is like, who's really saying that? You feel me? When I'm on the court, I done played against top players, different cities, stuff like that, on and off the camera, right? So, and I done, 99.9% of the time came out the victor, right? My work ethic, you know what I'm saying? My work ethic is amazing to me. You feel me? In the gym, I've worked out with certain people. You know what I'm saying? I've had dialogues with certain people. I've been around groups of people, you know what I'm saying? I've been around different ethnicities, backgrounds, races, people with different sexualities, all types of people, right? To have the confidence, right, to express myself in a way that I don't feel no shame. I don't feel no type of way about who I am, you feel me? Because when I'm talking to people, I'm looking at the person as a human, you feel me? Like what's on your mind? And when they start expressing themselves, and I'm just like, yo, it's on your, oh, okay. I'm like, yo, you just need direction, or you ain't had no goals, you feel me? Or you in the midst of the process, you feel me? And that's another thing too. When you in the midst of a process, and someone is judging you in the midst of a process, like, yo, you not successful because you're not at this point yet. And I'm like, yo, you're just at step number this, you feel me? Like, step number whatever, you feel me? Like, you came in the midst of my process, you feel me? So the goals that you have, or the goals that you're content with, my goals supersede those expectations and aspirations for myself. I don't really know what the other person got going on, and when we do talk about it, it's better to be clear about your goals and your aspirations so that an individual can know how to deal with you or how to not deal with you. You feel me? So it's important so you could be like, yo, some people want a condo, some people want a mansion, some people want a driver, some people want to drive, some people want jewelry, some people don't like jewelry, some people want a lot of money, some people would rather live in the woods, you feel me? Like, some people just want what they want, you feel me? And that has to be expressed. You know what I'm saying? Some people, everybody like different things, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's not really weird no more, but I think people are confused when they meet certain people or they get into a room with certain people because of how people are living or how people feel about themselves. So if someone feels highly of themselves, why are you offended if someone says, yo, I'm a god, like, or you're a goddess, you feel me? Or why are you offended? You know what I'm saying? Why are you offended? Like, if you consider yourself to be high, you know, carry yourself that way. You know what I'm saying? And don't let me stop you, because you're not gonna stop me. Like, I've been feeling like the one. I've been feeling like, you feel me, like I've been feeling like since I was a kid. There wasn't no more. In my mind, I don't really have thoughts of like giving up and quitting and not accomplishing and stuff like that. Like, those thoughts don't even go through my mind. In my mind, it's just like when. Like when, like now. Like, I'm gonna work out now. I'm gonna work out. Before I go to sleep, I'm gonna go work out. Before I gotta make this video. My mind just moved like that. Like, you feel me? And there was a point in time where I was super lax and like watching TV all the time and all that type of stuff. But it become redundant, you feel me? For me, in an aspect of your life where it's cool to just, you know, chill and catch a Netflix season sometime, but then also it's like, what's your aspirations? Like, who's gonna build the TV network? Who's gonna be the actor or the actress on the TV show? Who's gonna be the performer on the stage? Who's gonna be allocating the money? Like, who's gonna move the money around? You feel me? Like, those are the things that I'm interested in. You feel me? I like the high of watching money grow. Like, I like to see my money expand. You feel me? I like to see the money quadruple, triple. Like, I get an adrenaline rush when I'm like, look at how much money I made today. Whether it's on my demo account or whether it's on my regular account or whether it's in stocks. Like, that's just a high for me. So, you know, I don't really pay attention to people that get offended, because people that get offended, it's obviously that, you know, everyone's trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to find out who they are, what they do, where they belong and shit like that. And I'm being like, you know, I don't think you should get mad or feel some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out. And it's a time and a season. It's a time and a place. And you should have enough confidence about yourself to express who you are, what you stand for, and what you believe in. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, LA Kid's a superstar. He comes through Basel. You feel me? New project out, 𝗬𝗓𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋𝗋 beautiful, sexy. Jazz America, us TV. Holla at your boy. Yeah, drop a donation. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. $, Late Bloomers LLC. You already know what it is. Jazz.